Hi, so my name is Brandy and welcome to Magically Disney. So about, January, September. So about 4 months ago I applied for the Disney Cultural Exchange Program. So I've applied last year, didn't get it, so I'm like, I'm gonna reapply this year. So about 2 months ago, on December 14th, I didn't actually open the email to December 15th, that I actually got an interview for the Cultural Exchange Program, and I'm super excited about it. My interview is actually February 1st, today's January 1st, so I'm exactly 1 month away from the most exciting interview in my entire life. This program has been something I've wanted to do since probably I've been in grade 9, so probably about six years now I've been wanting to do this program, so I really hope I get it. It's exactly 1 month away, so hopefully you guys will be able to see this and see the process. I'll update you guys probably closer to the interview, the day of the interview, and then my long waiting process for the answer. So good luck for me. Yeah, so 2018, January 1st, let's hope this year is full of excitement, and joy, and happiness, and magic. Okay, 1 week left. 1 week left to prepare, get things organized, and relax myself. What I actually did to prepare, or pre-preparing actually, is I'm making a list. So I made a list of things I need to do the week before, things I need to do the day of. So for the day of, I have an example of what I need to bring. I'm going to bring my passport. I'm not exactly sure if I need it to show some sort of ID when I get there. I do have my driver's license, but I'm also going to bring my passport just to be safe. Snacks, just in case I can't leave the building all day, because I do have a later in the day interview. Okay, so my phone just filled with storage, so I need to fix that. But what I was saying was I was bringing snacks because I do have a later in the day interview. I'm going to bring my folder with all my important papers. So that's just, again, all my roles that I picked and my rankings, so I can look over that in the morning. I'm also going to bring my my interview letter. I'm jumping the gun. My interview letter, just in case they need to see that, if for some reason my name's on the list. I'm bringing a pair of shoes just because I'm going in the wintertime, and in Canada there's snow, so I want to wear boots there, but then also change into proper business shoes when I get there. I have things for the week before, like going through all my top roles, preparing my questions, preparing my answers to the questions that I think are going to be asked. That's kind of what I have so far of what I need to do, and obviously the morning of, eat a good breakfast, make sure I have water, make sure I'm calm, collected, make sure I have everything that I need. What else? So yeah, there's a week. I have a lot of preparing, a lot of stress, a lot of nerves, so hopefully, but tomorrow is the day of the interview. I am pretty nervous, excited, lots of emotions. I feel like I'm prepared. I have all my stuff packed because I'm going to Toronto tonight, so I can be there early in the morning without worrying about it. I have to still put all my clean clothes away because I've been disorganized the past few days, freaking out over the interview, worrying about school, doing assignments, homework, all that jazz. But finally getting things reorganized. My mom should be here soon with food, so I'm happy about that, because we're both going to go up to Toronto. She's going to be with me tomorrow when we're waiting. I'm hoping, because I have a later in the day interview, I don't know what's going to happen, if I'm going to be allowed to leave the building during the day. I'm not too sure. I know we have to be there, obviously, by 9:30 for the presentation in the morning, but then my interview time slot isn't until 4 in the afternoon, so it is a later in the day interview, so I don't know what the parameters are with that. So I'm excited for that, and hopefully the Disney gods will be upon me tomorrow with all of these, and this, and that, and that, and this, and lovely Dumbo, and all of these, and that, and all of this, and my brows. I have more. Maybe one time I'll do a whole, like, all Disney room tour or individual things that I have. But hopefully the Disney gods will be upon me tomorrow. And I do really well in my interview. So let's see how it goes. So it is the day after the interview now. And I'm back home. And it was honestly a little nerve-wracking because I did have a later in the day interview. So it was a very long process. The presentation went really well, actually. I actually won a little prize for answering trivia. It is this here. Let's get better light. There we go. It's one of the things that you attach to the back of your phone that you can like slip cards in. So it says Disney International Programs and has little Mickey ears on the top. Oh, and it fell. But so the presentation was about an hour long, or pretty much exactly an hour. We started at 9:30, finished at 10:30, and then we waited all day, just waiting until about, they actually moved everything up, so everything got pushed up. So my interview time slot was originally for 4, it actually got moved up to 3:15 when I had to be there, so that was kind of nice that it was earlier. Just standard questions. Tell me about your experience in school. They actually did ask about school, kind of what I'm doing, what I'm looking, why I want to do the program, just like the generic questions. I did have a question that did take me by surprise, but like that could have been because of different answers that I already had. But overall, I think I did okay. I didn't feel the best leaving, but it was one of those, I could have done extremely well or it could have been really bad. It was, I'm kind of like right down the middle of like how I feel about how I did. But I met a lot of people. I actually knew someone when I was there, which was pretty cool. I met a ton of new people while I was there, talking to them, seeing their different schooling, how they're excited about the program and all those kinds of different things. So it is now a waiting game. They said you should hear back mid-February. It is now February 2nd. Mid-February is going to be actually when I'm in Disney, or the week before I actually go on vacation to Disney. So it's now a waiting game. I'm not expecting to hear back until probably the week of the 12th. So that's in like a week-ish. That would be the earliest that I'd expect to hear back, any time during that week. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Been probably a week and a half. Yeah, let's say a week and a half since I last talked to you guys. I was going to video myself opening my email every day. Yay, people. Things are going crazy. This relates to what I'm about to tell you guys. I was going to record myself opening all my emails, but then I got busy with doing last minute assignments before I left for my vacation to Disney World. So that got busy, and of course in Disney, it's kind of hard to catch in the moment things, especially depending on when you open it, when you open your email to see if you got accepted or not. So I don't know how to just say it, but I got the job. I got accepted into the cultural exchange program for the summer, and I'm super, super excited. It's actually a pretty funny story how I saw my email. I was in Hollywood Studios. This was the Monday. This was Monday, not the Tuesday. The Monday. I was waiting with my family in line for the Voyage of the Little Mermaid stage show, and we were waiting in the pre-room beforehand, and I kept opening my emails because I got a Facebook notification saying that acceptance emails went out. I'm freaking out. My parents are telling me, just wait, you're at the end of the alphabet, you won't probably hear until later in the week. So I'm like, okay, fine, not gonna worry about it. I freak out constantly. So I check my email, nothing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We go in, we sit on our seats, and I'm just waiting a few minutes looking around because one of my favorite shows in Hollywood studios is Voyage of the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid has a very special place in my heart. It's my favorite princess movie. It's always been. Absolutely love that movie to death. So again, I'm sitting down, waiting, and I'm like, okay, the show starts at 9:30. It's 9:29 at this point. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna check. So I go on my phone and I look and I see the do not reply to Disney, and it says CONG. I see those 4 letters and I start losing it. I click the email, I don't even let it load. All it says is congratulations, and I just start crying. The show literally is starting in a minute, and I just start crying. I show my mom and my dad my phone, I'm like, I got it. And they're like, okay, let's watch the show. So it wasn't like a big fiasco, crying my eyes, being super excited, because I was still in the part about to watch a show, but during the whole show I was super excited, so I'm just smiling and crying while I'm watching the whole show, because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be here in another 2 months. I was super excited, super happy. So yeah, that's pretty much how I found out that I got accepted. So I know you will now be actually seeing this, because I wasn't too sure, because the way that my interview went, I was pretty nervous because I didn't feel the greatest about it, but apparently I did extremely well. So you will be seeing this, and then I'll also be taking you guys along my journey with when I go to work, or not work, when I'm down in Florida again. I'm gonna vlog all of it, hopefully as much as I can. I'm also going to be posting videos along the way about how to do the visas, dorms, housing, all of that stuff, because I know, me personally, looking up, it's very hard to find, say, videos on YouTube about Canadians. It's very hard on YouTube to find Canadians going through this process. Most of the time you find the DCP US program, but you'll also find the UK CEP programs as well. And Canadians, they are differently from both the DCP and the CEP UK participants. So I'm gonna hopefully work things out being Canadian, hopefully be able to help some of you guys for applying and coming up in the following years from when you're seeing this, to if you get accepted, how the process goes. So I'm really excited to be able to share this with all you guys, take you along the journey, and I hope you guys stay tuned for this magical adventure coming up. Bye!